Good afternoon, everybody. We are live from Docking Stadium here at the campus of Adrian College as we are getting ready for some Bulldogs soccer. As today, your Adrian College men's soccer team will take on the Hornets from Kalamazoo College. I am Forrest Vernier on play-by-play. Kenny Schaup is your director. Abby Reed is upstairs running the top camera for us this afternoon. Josiah Durrell is taking B-roll footage, and that is our crew for this afternoon, as it is also senior day at Adrian College. As earlier during the pregame show, we honored our seniors who will be graduating either in December or May of this academic year. And this year, so far so good for the Bulldogs. They are 9-0-1. Their recent contest was at Olivet. It ended up resulting in a scoreless draw, 0-0. And so that is their first draw of the season. But they still have not lost yet. They have 9 wins this season. But for the Kalamazoo Hornets, they are 4-6-1. They are 3-2-1 at home, but they've struggled on the road as they have only one victory on the road, but they have lost 4. And we got Junior Matusa for the Hornets, who will be kicking it off, the sophomore from Troy, Michigan. And here we go. For those of you sitting at home, pull up a chair, get your microwave popcorn, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show of Bulldog Sports. The Bulldogs are going to have to play some defense here, as that is Chris Shies, one of the seniors. And there's a kick. And it goes right past number 13, Henry Plumstead. Or excuse me, no, that was Gavin Houtcooper. I apologize for that, folks. He is the goalkeeper for the Hornets. Houtcooper is a senior from Battle Creek, Michigan, as he'll kick the first goal kick of this game. And that bounces in front of one of the Bulldogs, in front of number 15, Aiden Bader, the sophomore from South Wales, NY, New York. And Chris Shies plays it, and Alex Green trying to get this one away from Jaden Beist. Jaden Beist. As I will try my best on these pronunciations, I may not be. That is something that, as a young broadcaster, I'll admit that's something that I have trying to work on, but. And there's a kick. That's a good play from the Adrian College goalkeeper. And now for the Bulldogs, it will be number 2, I believe, Ryan Kynes, the sophomore from White Lake, Michigan. He will be making the first corner kick this afternoon as he's taking his time on the play, and there it is. And that one's headed by Brady Musser. And that one's going to go out of play as the flag goes up. Just the start of things here at Docking Stadium. We are just about a few minutes into this first half. I am Forrest Vernier from Adrian College Television. This is the home of Adrian College Sports. As if you also tune in at 96.5 The Cave on, sometimes it's on Mondays or Wednesday mornings, sometimes on Friday mornings, depending on my schedule and what I have going on there. You will hear me on the morning show with John Roberts. You could also tune in at 965thecave.com. to hear your daily sports updates. And some sponsorships, too. And Chris Shies kicks it. And that's in front of Alex Green. Alex Green leads the Bulldogs in goals scored. He has 5 so far this season. And he also leads the Bulldogs with shots on goal with 23 of them. And this will be a throw-in. That'll be the throw-in from the Bulldogs. Alex Green passes that one to Aiden Biter. Or Aiden Biter, excuse me. And now here's Alex Green. He will be making the second throw-in for Adrian College. And it bounces in front of one of his teammates. That was Biter again. Alex Green does it again with the throw-in, and it goes up onto the hill. And also here at Docking Stadium, Ian Wendt is calling this game as well in one of the other booths. This semester, he is also my internship supervisor. And that was number 2, Eamon Burns. And Alex Green goes for the header, but instead it's headed by Matusa. And that goes past Burns. And it's going to roll out of play. As it is not a bad day here in Adrian. It is 60, reading on my phone, it is 63 degrees. It is pretty cloudy here, but not too cold as well. I am also looking at, it says here, thunderstorms possible after 5 p.m. But hopefully that's not the result, as the women's soccer team is scheduled to play later on this evening. Kickoff for them is at 7 p.m., as they will be playing the Bells from St. Mary's College. I will also be on the call with that alongside Braden Packard. As we are just over 5 minutes into this first half. How this works is as that was a good play there from the goalkeeper. The Bulldogs are on offense again, as that is Aiden Leeline, another one of our seniors. He makes the throw in, but it bounces back onto the hill, and he's going to have to try it again. That one was good. And it's picked up from Hout Cooper. And so let me make a correction. The Bulldogs goalkeeper today is Eli Sizemore, the freshman from Canton. As now the Hornets are on offense. And there's the kick from number 3, Simon Daywood. As the sun is now trying to shine here through the clouds. As now the Hornets will be throwing it in. And it bounces in at number 3, Halloran. That one's headed toward the corner. And it's going to go out of play again. No score yet so far this afternoon. Again, this is only just the start of things, and as there's times where either they score right away or maybe it takes a little bit of time for them to get warmed up. As Sizemore passes it to one of his teammates. As there's a kick. Where's it going to land? It's going to be headed from one of the Hornet players. And kicked by one of the Bulldogs. Kicked up in the air. It bounces in. But the flag goes up as the ball just bounced out of play. And meanwhile, in the world of baseball, it is Game 5 of the American League Division Series. As the Detroit Tigers are playing against the Cleveland Guardians. It's a win or go home for either team, because it's a best-of-5 series. It's the top of the 4th inning. As Parker Meadows is batting against Sobrowski, the pitcher for the Guardians, as the count is 2-2. But anyways, back to soccer now. Eli Sizemore has the ball. Sizemore makes the pass. Bulldogs back on offense. There's a nice kick by Brady Musser. As we also do apologize if the volume does seem a little bit loud for those of you watching at home, as we're making sure that it's at a volume that you can hear well, but it's not overdoing it. As the Bulldogs are now back on defense, and the ball's headed toward the corner, and it's stopped. That was a good play from Burns, but it's taken back from the Bulldogs. That was taken away from Chris Shies. Fun fact, Chris Shies was my RA last year in Deans Hall. As there's the kick from the Bulldogs, goes over Shies. There's the header from Simon Sawyer, the freshman, who's also from White Lake, Michigan. As there's the kick. Here's Alex Green now trying to take it from Jaden Baste. As there's the kick. Goes over Sizemore. As we are just a little over 10 minutes into this first half. As I was trying to say earlier, how this works is there are two 45-minute halves, 15-minute break between 1 and 2. Now the Hornets, they'll be making the throw-in as it's headed, and it's kicked by Brady Musser, and it bounces over Kintz. And now Hornets trying to make their way toward the goal, but it's taken back from the Bulldogs. And one of the Hornets trying to make their way around, and it's taken back from Alex Green right to Aiden Bader. Now he's going to have to maneuver around, and he kicks it back to Alex Green, and it's recovered back from the Hornets. As Hout Cooper will be making the kick, and it's headed, but it bounces in front of Brady Musser, and he kicks it over, and he gets it to Sizemore, who kicks it back to Brady Musser, and Musser passing it to Aiden Bader. And that's Simon Sawyer making the header for the Hornets. That bounces in front of Sizemore. Makes an easy catch on that one. And he passes it to, that is Zach DeVito, who just kicked it. And it's taken back from Colin Halloran. And it bounces in front of Bader. And he stumbles, but he gets back up. Looks like he's okay. Just had to make an adjustment to his sock. And this will be a free kick. As this is number 30, Chase Meredith, who's making the kick. We'll find out shortly who it's going to be. So Eli Sizemore will be making the free kick. And who's going to get it? And it's headed off. That was headed from Burns. And it goes up onto the hill. And now Hout Cooper will have to make another goal kick for the Hornets. And he's backing up, making sure he has enough momentum for it. And he passes it to one of his teammates. Shy's trying to get it. Now they'll have to recover it. And it bounces in front of, and one of the Hornets players is down. And we're going to have to cut to a quick break for a minute as he looks like he might be hurt. But we'll be back with an update from Adrian College Sports and ACTV. I'm Forrest Vernier. And we are back as that was Evan Pollins-Wright who is being taken out of the game for the moment. As it looked like he may have gotten a cramp out there, but as he's on the sidelines now getting a drink of water, it looks like he's okay. As we are back in action, we are now 15 minutes in. And that one bounces. It goes right by Chris Shies. It's kicked by Simon Sawyer over to one of his teammates. And a nice header there from Alex Green. Chris Shies passes it to Bader, who kicks it out of play. And there's the throw-in. And the kick from Alex Green. It goes back to Burns. It's a kick to Simon Sawyer. Sawyer now passes it back to Hout Cooper. And this one will roll out of play as it makes its way toward the corner. As Chase Meredith, the freshman from Canton, Michigan, he will be making the throw-in. And Chris Shies goes past him. Brady Musser makes the kick. Still a scoreless game here in Adrian so far. 29:20 left on the clock to be exact. And now the Hornets will be making the free kick as Holloran. Holloran makes a good free kick, but that one bounces. Almost goes over the fence. And Pollins-Voigt is now back into this game. He will be substituting for Antoine Kondracki. It's one of the Bulldog players. Takes a second to adjust his socks. And the Hornets will be making another throw-in here. And there's a throw-in, and it bounces in front of Jaden Beist. And the flag goes up as the ball just slightly rolls out of play. Alex Green trying to take this one, as it looks like he did, as he passes it to Aiden Leline. And it goes out of play towards the corner, as that'll be kicked over to the goalkeeper, Eli Sizemore. Sizemore passes it to Zach DeVito. DeVito makes a kick and it rolls. And it's going to bounce out of play again. There's also a majority of the women's soccer team are here in attendance this afternoon, as I just saw Sydney Anderson and Kelsey Zoli walk in, as they're now taking their seats in the bleachers. Also, Tegan Bergeron and Anna Marie Fosman are here this afternoon, along with Elise Fries, Caitlin Stanton, Sam DeKunick, and Carly Chamberlain, and Josie Huber. Shout out goes to them, and good luck to them. Good luck to them later on tonight, as they will be taking on St. Mary's College. Kickoff will be at 7 p.m. As meanwhile, still no score so far here at Adrian. 27:05 left in this first half. As number 16, that's actually Brett Wojtkowski. I accidentally looked at the wrong roster. I apologize. And the Hornets on offense trying to make their way toward the goal, as that one was blocked. And Sizemore dives and makes the play on it. Doesn't quite get his hands on it, but he prevents it from scoring. As here is number 3, Colin Halloran. He will be making another corner kick for Kalamazoo. And there's the corner kick. Who's going to get it? And it's going to be headed from Wojtkowski. And the sun is shining its way through the clouds again. Hornets are now back on offense. That's kicked high up in the air. And another good header from Alex Green. And it bounces in front of Burns. That was Burns who made the kick. And Bulldogs trying to take it back again. Trying to make their way to their first goal this afternoon. And there's the kick. That was from number 32, Owen Soper. As let me take a look at the statistics paper for the Hornets. As Henry Plumstead leads the Hornets in goals scored with 4, and he also leads them with 5 assists and 35 shots on goal, as that one goes past Hout Cooper. As we are getting a couple substitutes, as number 9, Owen Emmert, and number 22, Nick Miller, will be taking over for Chris Shies and Owen Soper. As the Bulldogs, their head coach is Charlie Miles in his second season, assisted by Roland Gibson in his first, as their honorary team member is Sam DeRosia. And the Hornets are head coached by J.D. Nord, assisted by Shun Yonhara. As there's a kick from Wojtkowski. And Hornets taking it back again. Alex Green tried to steal, but it was too late. But it does get to one of the Bulldog players. As Chad Ewing took a stumble there, but gets up. Looks like he's okay. And this will be another free kick. Colin Halloran puts the ball in the appropriate position, making sure he has enough momentum for the kick. And who's going to get this one? The Hornets still have it for the moment, but it's picked up again by Sizemore. And Sizemore puts it in play. Biter trying to get it. Maneuvers. Kicks it to, that's number 22, Nick Miller. And Alex Green showing his speed here. And the Bulldogs are going to have to try it again, as that was another good kick. Goes over Alex Green as he stumbles. And there's the header from number 15, Chad Ewing. Sizemore makes another good play just in time before Lucas Ruiz could take it from him. .22-14 left in this first half. Still no score yet for either team at Docking Stadium. And that was a good kick. Taking away from the Hornets for the moment, but recovered. Brady Musser trying to guard one of the Hornet players, Jaden Beist. That one's out of play as Beist will have to make a throw-in. Or excuse me, Halloran will be picking it up and making the throw-in. And here's the throw-in. And that one was played from the Bulldogs. And it goes back out of play. And this time Burns makes the throw-in and it bounces in front of Beist. And that one's gonna bounce up against the bleachers behind the goal. And not only is it still scoreless here, it is still scoreless for the Tigers and the Guardians, as it is the bottom of the fourth inning with one out. Tarek Skubal pitching this afternoon for Detroit. But now it's the top of the fifth inning. Kerry Carpenter is up to bat against Walters with a runner on base. Alex Green makes another header. All right, Forrest, don't get too distracted now by the Tigers game. You got a soccer game to call. All right. As now the Hornets will be making the throw-in as Emma Del Zacchio and Leah Holman just got here. And there's the header from the Bulldogs, and it goes out of play. As Kelsey Zoli just waved at me, saying hi. And now the Hornets will be making another corner kick. And he backs up. Again, it's important to have enough momentum as you can. And who's going to get it? And Alex Green makes it go out of play. Bounces up against the net. Less than 20 minutes to go now, 19-20 to be exact, here at Docking Stadium in this first half. Still no score yet from either side. And there's another corner kick, but it rolls this time. And the Bulldogs now are taking it back. And there's the kick to Biter. And that one's kicked. And will the goalkeeper, whoa. As the ball got a lot of altitude as he kicked it out of play. That ball may have went out to the parking lot. And this will be a corner kick in favor of the Adrian College Bulldogs. And who's going to get it? And it bounces in front of Brady Musser. And he kicks it out of play behind the corner flag. This game so far has been a really good back and forth example of how important defense is when it comes to soccer. Especially shown from Eli Sizemore. He has made some good plays at the goal. Also from Hout Cooper, who made a really outstanding play, keeping the ball from going. Again, preventing. Again, they have definitely prevented each other from scoring. As the Bulldogs really want to extend their record to 10-0-1. They are 9-0-1 right now. As again, they have not lost a game, but their most recent game resulted in a scoreless draw. But they have won all their other games so far. Kalamazoo has won 4 and lost 6. They have won 3 at home. They have only won 1 away. They've lost 2 at home, and they've lost 4 away. And that was making its way toward the goal, but it's picked up again by Hout Cooper. Hout Cooper will be making the kick. There it is. And that one bounces right by Alex Green, and there's the header. And Brady Musser heads it to Sizemore, who picks it up and drops it for a moment, but picks it back up, as that was close right there. That could have been the first goal for the Hornets by number 20, Lucas Ruiz. Ruiz is a sophomore from Miami, Florida. As there's a nice kick from Wojciechowski. Bounces in front of Alex Green. And Green stumbles. That was another close moment from the Bulldogs, but again, the Hornets have shown really good defense so far in this first half. Bulldogs trying to take this one back again. Hornets now still on offense. And the Bulldogs have it again. Rolls past Alex Green. And there's the kick from Burns. And this one's going to be close. And the whistle is blown. As it looks like shortly we're going to be getting more substitutes now. I see number 7, Tyler Berzak, and number 17, Kyle Jennings, getting ready to come in whenever Charlie Miles sends them out. And number 18, Ben Batriel for the Hornets. He's waiting for J.D. Nord to send him out there whenever the time comes. As the official now having a quick word with Brady Musser, explaining what's going to happen after that play. It's either going to be a free kick or a penalty kick due to an interference of some sort. As both teams are now getting ready for this next play. I believe this will be a penalty kick. There's a kick from the Hornets. That one goes over the goal. And the substitutes are coming onto the field as Biter and Kites will make their way towards the sidelines as Henry Plumstead makes his way towards the sidelines for the Hornets. Bulldogs are now back on offense. Chase Meredith passes it to Berzak. That one goes over number 9, Owen Emmert. Alex Green making his way toward the goal. Goes around one of the players, and Green stumbles. What an effort there from Alex Green. And it goes over. Oh my goodness. You could hear the reactions from the fans, and I don't blame them. Those were two close calls there. But it is still scoreless in this first half with 12:16 left on the clock. And the Bulldogs are going to have to show their defense now. And it's going to go out of play. The flag goes up. Good job by the official, making sure to let everybody know. And Emmert kicks it right to Alex Green. Alex Green, he stumbles. Alex Green is a sophomore from Belleville, Michigan, graduated from Plymouth High School. And there's the header from Berzak, now Emmert. There's number 3 for the Bulldogs. And that one goes over one of the Hornet players. That was Burns who the ball went over. And now Hout Cooper will be making the goal kick for the Hornets. 11 minutes to go in this first half with still no score. .10:32 left now, as this will be now a throw-in from Tyler Berzak, a freshman also from Canton, Michigan, graduated from Salem High School. Or excuse me, no, that's number 16, Brett Wojtkowski, the freshman from South Lyon, Michigan. He will be making the free kick. And there it is. That was a good one, too. 10 minutes to go now in the first half. There's the kick from Musser and the header from the Hornets. Now a header from the Bulldogs. And here comes another free kick. I believe Wojtkowski will be making the kick, and there it is. And the header from Alex Green. Nick Miller makes the kick. Emmert. And it's going to roll out of play. As Aiden Leline now makes the throw in for the Bulldogs, goes past Alex Green. There's the kick. It's going to be close. And it goes right past the post. Out of play over the corner flag. As the ball boy will roll it in. Bulldogs now will be making the corner kick. And there it is. And it goes past some of the players. Number 3, Simon Dawood. Leline will have to try it again with the throw-in. There it is. It goes over Owen Emmert. And the kick. And it's going to roll out of play again as the ball boy will throw another one. Or roll it to one of the Bulldogs. And there's the throw-in. Owen Emmert makes the header. The Bulldogs now have it in their offense again. But the Hornets again, and one of the players goes down. And we'll have to cut to break again for a minute. But we'll be back with an update. From the home of Adrian College Sports and ACTV, I'm Forrest Vernier.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com and the Recruit Me tab to be recruited to play your sport of choice today. If you have what it takes, you could be a Bulldog in no time.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV. Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social.
And we are back now. Bulldogs and Hornets in action. 7:45 left in the first half as one of the players took a tumble there for a minute, but it looks like he's okay. As here's the kick. And it goes over Brady Musser. Another kick from Wojciechowski. Alex Green trying to take it now. And now it's going to roll out of play. This will be thrown in from the Hornets. And there's the kick. Bulldogs are going to have to try to take it back, get themselves back on offense. And Berzak making an effort to take it. He stumbles, but he gets back up. Looks like he's okay. You can hear the fans clapping, showing support for how much effort Adrian College has put in on their defense. Eli Sizemore will be kicking it. Here it is. That one bounces over Alex Green in front of Owen Emmert. Brady Musser now trying to come get it. The ball boy will throw it to Sizemore. Sizemore will be kicking it a little bit in front of the goal line. He actually passes it to Alex Green. Green will have to pass it back to Sizemore, who makes a kick high and far. Bounces in front of one of the Bulldog players. And Berzak, but the Hornets take it back again. And there's a kick from the goal from Hout Cooper. It's Aiden Leeline. He will be making his 4th throw-in of this first half. Bulldogs are now back on defense. Hornets trying to score their first goal this afternoon, this first half. Brady Musser now makes a kick high and far. The header from Owen Emmert. There's another good play from Hout Cooper. And Berzak making his way toward, but it's taken back again from the Hornets. Now Chase Meredith. Meredith now makes another throw in. Right to Owen Emmert. And number 14, Joey Basil, makes his way in. Chad Ewing will be coming out as he makes his way towards the sidelines. 3:20 left in this first half. This has been scoreless, but constant back and forth on the defense. And there's a stop from Hout Cooper. And there's the kick that was Simon Sawyer. And the header from Meredith. Hornets again trying to make their first score, and it's caught by Sizemore. As he now makes a high and far kick. And it will bounce in front of Kyle Jennings. Made the play, but it was after it bounced in the out of bounds zone. 2:30 now left in this first half. Now in Bulldogs again. He's making his way toward the goal. Alex Green has to hurry, but he gets there too late. The Hornets now have it. There's the kick. It's number 7, Tony Morris Viveros. And it's going to go out of play. .138 on the clock in this first half. Alex Green now making his way toward the goal. Owen, and it goes past Owen Emmert. Brady Musser now kicks it back to Owen Emmert. Emmert now kicks it to Alex Green. Tyler Berzak goes past Green. One minute left in this first half. As both teams now at this point going to try to eat up the time that they have, because in the second half they will have another 45 minutes. For those of you watching at home, make sure to click on the red button, the one that says subscribe, and tap the bell so you will be notified whenever we stream. But in about 20 seconds, we will cut to a 15-minute break. But after those 15 minutes are over, we will be back live again for another 45 minutes. As the clock is winding down. as one last kick from the Bulldogs. And that's going to do it for the first half, as it has been scoreless here at Docking Stadium, but back and forth on the defense. And we're going to cut to a 15-minute break, but we will be back for more Bulldog soccer for the second half. From the home of Adrian College Sports and Adrian College Television, I'm Forrest Vernier.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
Today's students on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity, a time that you will always look back on as special years, never experienced before you arrive today and never replicated after you graduate.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
You have earned the right to be here through endless nights of studying, testing, writing, and dedication to learning. The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences, and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Now, as you face the world outside this academic haven, the concept of courage must not be left behind in your textbooks. It should be as alive in you today as your ambition to change the world for the better.
We were all born to be a Bulldog. Life drew us to this school, these people, and this tiny town. You were meant to be here to make a difference and to grow within yourself for the better. But what does it mean to truly be a Bulldog? Well, to scratch the surface, the students of Adrian College are anything but ordinary. The pride, grit, perseverance, and passion is absolutely unmatched. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2024. And know that today is yet another Bulldog victory.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today. Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs.
Bulldog fans, connect with Adrian College TV on social media to be updated when we're broadcasting live, to see highlights, plays of the week, and much more. Adrian College Television is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. ACTV's handle is at Adrian College TV on every form of social media. Thank you for tuning in and subscribing to the home of the Bulldogs, Adrian College TV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years. Never experienced before you arrive today and never replicated after you graduate.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Scoreless game here at Docking Stadium as we are just about to get ready to start the second half. As in the first half, shots by period, the Hornets had 8 shots on period and the Bulldogs had 4 of them. Hornets had 5 corner kicks, the Bulldogs had 3. And for saves, Bulldogs had 2. Hornets had none. The Hornets had 4 fouls, Bulldogs with 3. And here we go. Scoreless game to start the second half. As for those of you that missed it, in the first half it was just back and forth on the defense. Brady Muster tries to get it. It's going to go out of play. And also, since it's the second half, both teams have switched their directions for where they're supposed to go. As the Hornets are on offense. As we're just about a couple minutes into this second half. As this is going to be a throw-in. Or no, a free kick. Excuse me. There's the kick coming from the Bulldogs. And both players went for the header there, but just went right by them. And now the Bulldogs have the ball. They're on offense. Goes over Alex Green. And who's going to get it? It's number 17. Makes the kick, and it bounces off of one of the Hornets. This will be already the first corner kick of the second half. As number 7 Number 7, Tyler Berzak. That's the first corner kick of the second half. And the Bulldogs now will be making another throw-in. And so who's going to score the first goal of this game? Here at the campus of Adrian College, I am Forrest Vernier, your play-by-play announcer. Kenny Schaup is directing. Abby Reed is upstairs around the top cam. Josiah Durrell is taking B-roll footage. As Berzak will be making or no, not Berzak, it is number 22, Nick Miller. He'll be making already the second corner kick. And who's going to get it? It's going to be Alex Green making the header. And another kick from Adrian College. Now the Hornets trying to take it back. And it goes out of play. The flag goes up. This will be another throw-in for Adrian College. And there it is. The Bulldogs now have it back. It'll be close, but it's just picked up by Hout Cooper, who did a great job in the first half. Let's see if he can keep up the good work. Bulldogs now trying to take it back and make their way. And there's and that one's played by number 8, Jordan Larco. Now bounced in front of Brady Musser. Now number 3, Simon Daywood. Now Holloran makes the play to Jordan Larco. As we are just over 5 minutes into the second half, as we are still in a scoreless draw. This will be kicked from number 5, Simon Sawyer. Sawyer now makes the free kick. And who's going to get it? And it bounced in between Musser. Eli Sizemore preparing himself at the goal. Bulldogs. And the ball's been going back and forth between the Bulldogs and the Hornets. Here's Aiden Leeline. Trying to figure out who he wants it to throw it into. And there's the header from Matuza. And another header coming from the Hornets. And the Bulldogs. And he kicks it around. Here's Aiden Leeline, one of our seniors. Going around a couple of the Hornets. Well, it's kicked back to Nick Miller. Miller now has it again. And a diving play by Hout Cooper. So now he will have to kick it. Telling his teammates to go back as far as they can so he can have some good momentum to make good altitude on the ball. And there it is. Who's going to get it? And it bounced in front of Brady Musser. And Alex Green now. Alex Green taking it away from Holloran. But Houtkeeper comes to the rescue again. Bulldogs now trying to take the ball back and get back on offense. That one goes by Dante Perry. Alex Green had that one was taken away from him. And it's kicked. Sizemore positioning himself. That one's kicked high and kicked far. And that one's going to bounce in front of Sawyer. Sawyer playing good defense. Smart play, giving it right to his goalkeeper to help him out with the momentum. And that one goes past number 7, Tyler Berzak. It'll go out of play. And the Bulldogs now will be throwing it in. There's a kick coming from the Hornets, and it bounces by Brady Musser, who kicks it. And Nick Miller with great defense, taking it from Burns. And that's number 30. Chase Meredith trying to get that one back, but couldn't quite get to it in time. As we're going to have a substitute coming in for the Hornets, that's number 18, Ben Batriel. He will come in and take over for Jaden Beist. And Aiden Leline comes to get it again, passes it to his teammate Nick Miller. Bulldogs on defense here. And now the Hornets quickly recover it. Not before Brady Musser takes it from Holloran. And we're going to get a couple more substitutes for the Bulldogs. That is Jean-Luc Bender and Aiden Biter. They will be coming in and taking over for Nick Miller. And who's the other one coming towards the sidelines? Let me take a good look at his number. That is number 30, Chase Meredith. He and Nick Miller will get to take a break at the sidelines as they're being greeted by coaches Charlie Miles and Roland Gibson. And Sizemore doing a good job preparing himself, but it hits the outside of the net. As we are now over 10 minutes into this second half. As I am Forrest Vernier on play-by-play, Kenny Schaup is directing. Abby Reed doing a great job running the top camera upstairs. And the man in the yellow sweatshirt, Josiah Durrell, is taking B-roll footage. And here comes the Bulldogs. And the goalkeeper and the player kicking it toward the goal both took a tumble. And I think Hout Cooper may have gotten the worst of that one. As we're going to cut to a break as trainers will come out to check on him, but we'll be back in just a minute. No score from ACTV.
Matt Kibbe, the current student body president here at Adrian College. I chose AC because the campus simply feels like home. Everywhere I go, I know the amenities are there to help me succeed and get to the next level in my career. If you want to see what Adrian College has to offer, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
Adrian College has dozens of athletics programs, and winning is a staple on our campus. We have the culture of winning in and out of the classroom. This is a place where young men and women grow into professionals for life. Are you interested in learning more about the Bulldog experience? Visit adrianbulldogs.com.
And we are back now as the athletic trainers are checking on Gavin Hout Cooper. He is standing up now. It looks like he's okay. as he took quite a tumble there trying to protect the goal, but he was able to get his hands on the ball as Berzak was making his way trying to score the first goal for the Bulldogs, but it is still scoreless here at Adrian. So Hout Cooper's going to remain in the game. You could hear the fans clapping, showing their appreciation for our athletic trainers. And this game will continue in just a moment as the official hands it off to Hout Cooper. And he'll pick up right where he left off. He's communicating with his teammates, telling them where they should be going. And there's a kick high and far. Alex Green with the header. And Biter now passing it to Bader. Now at number 17. Number 17, Kyle Jennings. And here's Aiden Leeline. And it goes past Biter, and Jennings now has it again. The kick from Berzak, and it's picked up again by Hout Cooper. Hout Cooper again will be making another kick. As on the sidelines, I also see number 12 for the Bulldogs, Enrique Monzavo, another one of our seniors. And for the Hornets, Joey Basil. As whenever the coaches say it's okay, they will be coming into this game to substitute for, we will find out who. As there's a kick from number 8, Jordan Larco. And it goes out of play as the flag goes back up. And here they come. Number 12, Enrique Monzavo, taking over for Simon Daywood. And Joey Basil will substitute for Jordan Larco. As there's a nice kick there from Evan Pollins-Voigt. And another one. Great altitude on the ball, and there's the header from Wojtkowski. As Aiden Bader now Alex Green passing it to Jennings. Jennings takes his time with the ball, now passing it back to his teammate Alex Green. Green will have to recover it again as it was taken from him for the moment. Now Bader. And here comes Aiden Leeline. And it's going to go out of play, but he had good momentum on it. That was good defense again coming from the Hornets. And this will be the third corner kick of this second half for the Bulldogs as Tyler Berzak. Or no, he passes it to Bader. And it goes out of play. Goes right by the post. As there's another kick from Berzak. Bounces in front of Musser, who heads it. And another header from Monzalvo. That's kicked high in the air. And it goes over the fence, and it bounces in the parking lot by the tennis courts as a new ball will be thrown in now. And now that's number 13, Henry Plumstead, who leads the Hornets in goals scored, making his way towards Eli Sizemore. Bader trying to take it from him, and he kicks. Sizemore with a diving play. That has probably been the best play that I've seen all day from Sizemore. And that's going to bounce in front of Voigt, who makes the header. Now Berzak struggles a little. And he and Holloran stumble, but he's helped back up. Looks like he's okay. So here's number 16, Brett Wolkowski. Wolkowski now will be making the free kick, as we are just over 15 minutes in to this second half. And there it is. Who's going to get it? It's going to be the Hornets taking it back. And it's headed from Barazak. And another header from Matuzo. Brady Musser with a line drive kick. Bounces in front of Jennings. Jennings is going to have to go around Basil, who plays it. And here's number 21, Dante Perry, making an effort. As Hout Cooper will now put it back in play for the Hornets. And it's taken again by Voigt. Voigt will now pass it back to Basil. Basil is going to have to go around Bader. Bulldogs back on defense. Alex Green now tries to get it, but it goes past the foul line just before he can get to it. And the clock is stopped for the moment. As Brett Wolkowski gets in position to make the kick for the Bulldogs. As the official now has a word with one of the coaches. I believe that's J.D. Nord, the head coach for the Yellow Jackets, having a quick conversation with the official. And so here's Wolkowski, and he makes the kick. And there's the header from DeVito. Monzavo now passing it to Jean-Luc Binder. And now Binder now will try and pass it to one of his teammates, but the Hornets recover it back. And here is Henry Plumstead, and it's taken back from the Bulldogs, as that's number 21. And Jennings now making his way around the Hornets. And the Hornets had it back for the moment, but Bader now making his way, kicks, and it goes past the post. It is still a scoreless draw here at Adrian. 26:50 on the clock. It is ticking. So here's number 7, Tyler Barazak. He will be making, I believe this will be the 5th corner kick of this second half, as he backs up, making sure he has enough momentum. And he makes the corner kick. But the Hornets kick it back out of play. As here comes number 26, Dante Grasso, the senior from Canton, Michigan. He will be taking over for Kyle Jennings. So here is Jean-Luc Binder, who will make the throw-in. And it's taken from the Hornets as Chad Ewan takes it from Bader. Now Grasso kicks it back over to Wolkowski. As as we are just about 20 minutes into this second half. 25:30 on the clock. And there's a throw-in from Nick Miller. Bender will have to try again with the throw-in, but it's kicked back to him. Alex Green now kicks it high in the air. And the Hornets, number 20, Lucas Luriz. And it goes over Musser. Chad Ewan trying to get it back toward the corner. Bender with a good kick. But the Hornets take it back again. There's another kick. And it bounces in front of Leline. And Bader kicks it. It goes past Perry. Green trying to make his way toward the ball, but it was taken again from the Hornets. As here's number 3, Halloran, trying to maneuver around Berzak. Now Basil has the ball, and he kicks it all the way towards the other side of the field to Burns. Now the Bulldogs, they make the kick, trying to get back on offense. Hornets now back on offense. That's Matusa passing it back to Voigt. There's another kick high and far. And Leline plays it off his chest. As there's a kick and it bounces up against Voigt. And here comes the goalkeeper, Houtkeeper, Alex Green, kicking it out of play. As Green is being helped up by one of his teammates, as Green kicks it away from Houtkeeper. And we will find out shortly what this is going to result into. Either a free kick or a penalty kick. As you can see, Aiden Leline and Tyler Berzak taking water breaks, as they're showing us how important it is to stay hydrated. And I also need to stay hydrated too as a broadcaster. Don't want my voice to become too raspy here. And there's the kick. Goal! The Bulldogs take the lead 1-0. The scoreless draw is finally broken. Let Bruiser paw print that one on the board. As you can see, Dante Perry blowing kisses to the crowd, getting high fives from his teammates. And we are just getting word that it was Dante Perry who scored the first goal this afternoon for Adrian College, as the Bulldogs have a 1-0 lead. As he kicked that ball, it went by Houtkeeper like a laser. And this will be the corner kick from the Hornets. Or no, a throw-in. And there's the header from Musser. And Alex Green now taking it from the Hornets, but it's close to the foul line. But the Hornets get it back. And Sizemore will easily pass it to Brady Musser. 22 minutes to go in this second half. As moments ago, the Bulldogs just took the lead on the first goal scored by Dante Perry. As let me take a look at the statistics paper that I have here. Oh, here it is. Let me find number 21. So Dante Perry, so that is his third goal scored of the season. And it was an unassisted goal, as it was scored on the free kick. As the clock is stopped for the moment, as it looks like Alex Green will be making his way towards the sidelines. Not sure if he's going to get substituted or not, as I don't see. So now here comes one of the Bulldog players. As that is number 30, Chase Meredith. He will be taking over for Alex Green. As we have 21:03. Make that less than 21 minutes on the clock in this second half. And there's the kick from Hout Cooper. And Berzak trying to keep it from going past the line. But Voigt takes it back, but not before Bader has it. And Owen Emmert with the header. That one's kicked around Jean-Luc Bender. That one goes over one of the Hornet players, Chad Ewing. Less than 20 minutes to go now in the second half. It is 1-0 in favor of Adrian College on an unassisted goal scored by Dante Perry, one of our seniors here. As remember, it is also senior day here at Adrian College. As during the pregame show, Perry and his other fellow seniors were honored. Jackson Vaca, Aiden Leline, Brady Musser, Alfonso Chirco, Luke Gritza, Enrique Monsalvo, Chris Shies, Dante Perry, and Dante Grasso, Gary Davison, and Anthony Ryder. As I would like to say, congratulations. And I wish them the best in their future after they all graduate this year. And I'm also a senior too. And I definitely want to make the most of it myself as all these other players do. As here's Owen Emmert passing it to Tyler Berzak before the Hornets recover it. And it looks like Alex Green's break will not be long, as I can see him out the middle of the sidelines, as Charlie Miles will send him back whenever he's ready to do so. As Aiden Leline trying to guard Henry Plumstead. That one's headed toward the line, and it's going to go past it as the flag goes up. As here comes Alex Green. Alex Green and Nick Miller will be coming back into this game. Green hands the blue jersey off to Jean-Luc Binder. And Tyler Berzak also makes his way towards the sidelines as Binder getting high fives and fist pumps and a double high five from one of his teammates. So they're both being greeted by the rest of the Bulldogs who are on the sidelines. 17:30 left now in this second half. As there's the kick. Owen Emmert making his way towards the ball. He's going to have to try to go around Voigt. But Voigt will kick it and make it go out of play. It's out of bounds. And we're getting another. That's number 15, Chad Ewing. He will be taking over for Ben Marlowe. As there's a line drive kick from Voigt. And there's the header from Plumstead. And that'll be an easy play for Sizemore as he comes to pick it up. As there's a kick and it's headed from Voigt. And another header from Nick Miller. And before it can bounce, before it touches the ground, Wolkowski makes the kick. Now it's going to roll up onto the hill. Now it's thrown in from the Bulldogs. Brady Musser passes it over to Monsalvo. Looks like Emmert tried to get ready for the header, but it was already headed from Sawyer. Plumstead trying to get it. Aiden Leline passes it to Wolkowski. Now Emmert. Now passes it to Bader, who made a good kick, but it rolled past the foul line just milliseconds before his foot made contact with the ball. It's now Colin Holloran will be making the throw in for the Hornets. That one's kicked by Tony Visanyan, the sophomore from Helsinki, Finland. .38 left on the clock. It is 1-0 Bulldogs. As either the Bulldogs want to eat up the time they have to just cling on to a 1-0 lead, but at the same time they cannot get comfortable because the Hornets still have all this time for 14-17 left to tie it up and turn things around. And now Bader making good maneuverments to the ball, passing it to Dante Grasso. Alex Green kicks. Alex Green does it! Alex Green makes it 2-0 Bulldogs! Green with his 6th goal of the season. And he is being, as his teammates are celebrated with him. As you can hear the cheers coming from the Bulldog fans. As Alex Green does it again. And let Bruiser paw print it on the board. As the PA announcer confirms that it was Alex Green who scored. And Dante Grasso was the one who assisted Green in scoring the goal. So now the Bulldogs lead 2-0 on the goal scored from Alex Green, assisted by Dante Grasso. And Owen Emmert trying to possibly give the Bulldogs more. He stumbles and the Hornets take it back. 12:30 left in the second half. But that goal from Alex Green was definitely that insurance point, showing that the Bulldogs just refuse to quit. They do not want to get comfortable. But they are not out of the woods yet, as the Hornets have 12 minutes to turn this thing around for them. As Eli Sizemore makes another good play. That one's kicked high in the air from Sizemore. There's another kick from Chase Meredith. That was taken from Green, from the Hornets. But it goes out of play as the flag goes up. And we're getting a couple more substitutes. That's number DeWeed and Keentz will be taking over for Bader and Grasso. And there's a kick going around the Hornets. And there's another kick. But that one goes a little outside the post. And it looks like the clock at the moment was frozen for a second as the action was going on, but now it's back on. I think that clock might just be a minute off, or maybe a few seconds. But it's now counting down. It's 10:45. And now the Bulldogs are on offense again. Here's number 2, kicking it past Nick Miller. Aiden Leline tries to get it, but it's kicked away from him from Plumstead. Alex Green makes another good header. Owen Emmert. The Bulldogs trying to keep their offense going as here's the throw in from the Bulldogs, and Owen Emmert makes a play on it before Voigt takes it from him and makes the kick, but it goes out of play. But what a second half it has been. In the first half, it was just back and forth defense with no scoring. But in the second half, it has been all Bulldogs, scoring 2 goals. The first one was from Dante Perry with an unassisted goal. And the second one moments ago was scored by Alex Green, assisted by the other Dante Grasso, excuse me. There's the header from the Bulldogs. Ryan Keentz. Aiden Leline tried kicking it, but it was blocked by Joey Basil. Aiden Leline now makes the throw in, and it bounces in front of Emmert. who kicks it out of play. As the Bulldogs are less than 9 minutes away from making it 10-0-1. 8:35 to be exact. As Keents helping out his teammates. And another kick from the Bulldogs. That one goes past Miller. And the Hornets. And Leline with a sliding kick, making it go out of play. Less than 8 minutes to go now here at Docking Stadium. And here's a long throw-in from the Hornets. As that was a long throw from Colin Holloran. Now the Hornets back on offense once again. Now Holloran trying to find someone to pass it to, and he passes it to Basil. Basil now trying to go around Nick Miller. Miller now takes it back just before it goes past the foul line. As also, again, we have had a hard-working crew with us this afternoon. I am Forrest Vernier on play-by-play. Kenny Schaup is directing, changing the scores on the computer. Abby Reed is upstairs running the top camera, and Josiah Durrell taking B-roll footage. I would also like to give a shout-out to my internship supervisor, Ian Went, who is calling the game. He is announcing in the booth. 2 booths from the left from where I'm standing. I believe he is either calling it from 96.5 The Cave or 103.9, either one of those stations. From WLEN is where I'm also interning, as one of the Hornet players is down at the... He looks like he might be hurt. As we're going to take a break, or excuse me, no, not a break, as he's helped up by one of his teammates. It looks like he's okay. Also getting a handshake from number 12, Enrique Monzavo, showing that respect and sportsmanship. Now Eli Sizemore making the goal kick. Good altitude on the ball. Monzavo went for the header, but instead it was Simon Sawyer who headed it for the Hornets. Aiden Leline trying to take it from Plumstead. Plumstead kicks. And a nice save from Sizemore. The referee blows the whistle. Let's see what the call is going to be. And the official pulls out the card. I believe that means that is a penalty. And who's going to kick it for the... It will be the Hornets ball. This is Colin Holloran, who will be making the penalty kick. So we have 5:25 left on the clock. Now it's going back. There's the kick. But it goes way outside from the header as Alex Green now makes a far kick. So here's number 22, Antoine Kondraki. And it goes up onto the hill. 5 minutes left in this second half. And here's the corner kick. Who's going to get it? Sizemore with another spectacular catch. .443 left in the second half. Bulldogs lead 2-0 with 2 goals scored. There's as Emmert stumbled. As we're getting more substitutes now, as Luke Gritza, one of the seniors, will be coming in. Owen Emmert and Nick Miller and Enrique Monzavo will make their way towards the sidelines. As Aiden Bader is now back into this game as well. As there's a kick from Luke Gritza, the senior from Dublin, Ohio. And now Sizemore is on the sidelines as well, as Jackson Vaca will be taking over for him at the goal. Now Alex Green trying to block the ball from going out of bounds at the corner. And as the clock winds down, as I still have a little bit of time here, for ACTV, you can also follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Just type in Adrian College TV or Adrian College Television, and you should be able to find our page. For the men's Bulldogs soccer team, you can find out their information. Type in AC, capitalize, _B for the Bulldogs. As AC _ Bulldogs on their Instagram page. You can follow them on X and Facebook. As after this game is over, later on the Adrian College women's soccer will be taking on the St. Mary's Bells. Adrian College women's soccer, they are 8-2 this year. As they've had a pretty great year as well. As Gary Davison, Anthony Ryder, and Alfonso Chirco, 3 seniors, will be coming into this game shortly, as here comes Keats. Made his way towards the ball, but the whistle is blown. As here comes Ryder, Chirco, and Davison. 3 of our seniors. As Brady Musser will make his way towards the sidelines. Musser being greeted by his coaches. Brady Musser, and he gets a hug from Enrique Monzalvo and Chase Meredith. It's Eli Sizemore and Owen Emmert are greeting him and all of his other teammates. It's Anthony Ryder and Davison and Chirco are making their first appearance in this game. There's a line drive kick. 1.5 minutes. The Bulldogs are on pace to win this one unless a miracle happens. And Gary Davison makes the kick, passing it to Dante Perry. And now Vaca picks it up and throws it back into play towards Aiden Leeline. 1 minute remaining in this second half as Alex Green trying to possibly get one more, and no, it will not go in, as that's a great play from Hout Cooper. Both teams have made quite an effort on defense. As the referee blows the whistle. As Hout Cooper, this could be his last free kick of this afternoon. 40 seconds to go. Or 41 as the clock is paused. But it will go back into action as soon as he makes contact with the ball, and he does. High and far. And there's the header from Halloran. And another header coming from the Bulldogs. Alex Green taking it away for the moment. Here comes Chirko. There's the kick, and it goes way outside. 15 seconds left. 10 seconds left, and it looks like it is going to be 2-0 Bulldogs as they're going to extend their record to 10-0-1. Cue the music. Bulldogs win it 2-0 over the Kalamazoo College Hornets. As there's no score from either team in the first half, but it was constant back and forth on the defense. But the Bulldogs, it was all Bulldogs on offense in the second half as they scored 2 goals. The first one was unassisted by Dante Perry. The second one was by Alex Green, scoring his 6th of the season as he continues to lead the Bulldogs in goals scored, as that one was assisted by Dante Grasso. So yeah, we have had a hard-working crew with us tonight. From Josiah Durrell, Abby Reed, and Kenny Schaup. I'm Forrest Vernier from Adrian College Television, but don't go anywhere. In a few hours, Adrian College women's soccer will be taking on the St. Mary's College Bells. Kickoff will be at 7 p.m., so stick around for more Adrian College soccer, only on Adrian College Television. I'm Forrest Vernier.